Well, today's a busy day.
I made that one video. I just finished working on that projector video on V630 Performance Vankyo. So Vankyo V630 Performance projector. The video is up. It's about 20 minutes. It's recorded in HDR. I hope that that video gives you some idea as to maybe why you should think about getting the Vankyo V630 Performance mode projector versus the Bowmaker. I have both of these projectors. As a matter of fact, I got 11 of them. 11 different variety of projectors. So go check that video out. If you got any more requests regarding those projectors, if you would like me to test some more games and more stuff on it, please do let me know. Now, here we're going to talk about the Xbox Series X and why the Xbox Series X, it's a big deal now. So we're going to talk about the specs, we're going to talk about what's new in store, and we're going to dive right into it. Also, I would like to hear you guys, what you have to say. What are your thoughts on it? And it seems the tables are turning, man. That Phil Spencer, it's very strategic and very careful how he takes his approach and how he makes his move. And you gotta admire that. Listen, before we start diving into this and start dissecting all of this, we gotta give the credit where it's due. Okay? I'm a fair guy. You know, when I screw up, I'll be the first one to admit I screw up. But when it comes to something where someone deserves a credit, we got to give Phil Spencer credit where it's due. Ever since 2013 and the mess that he inherited with the Kinect, Xbox, VCR, DVR, box, whatever you want to call it, the way he was able to turn things around, it was unbelievable what he was able to do since 2013 all the way to this year 2020. So we got to give guy a proper credit for what he has achieved. Honestly, I haven't seen, if there's another CEO that did something as quick as he did, please do let me know, because I think Phil Spencer has really resurrected. Not only did he resurrect the Xbox, but he has launched the Xbox into almost like a Star Trek, like the Enterprise spaceship, into the places that we haven't seen before. And you gotta give you gotta give the guy a props for that. Whether you are a PlayStation fanboy or cloud gaming fanboy, I don't care. We all can agree we gotta give the guy respect. We gotta give him a props where it's deserved. And I'm giving the guy a props, and I'm giving the guy the proper credit where it's due. And I think he's due for a proper credit, because what he has achieved here is truly amazing. Oh, it's already great. It's already great. So let's dive right into this. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the Xbox Series X. So I'm going to read you down the specs and everything that the Xbox Series X will have. And then I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want you guys to let me know what are your thoughts on it and stuff like that. So first of all, before we dive into Xbox Series X, the Cyberpunk 2077 and this partnership that CD Projekt Red has with Microsoft and this whole idea, well, we got to remember, who was at the Xbox E3 show last year? Keanu Reeves. What was Xbox heavily promoting? Cyberpunk 2077. So what makes you think that the team at the CD Projekt all this time was not working on the Xbox Series X? I guarantee you they were working on a prototype, the Monolith Tower XSX. They were working on it with those 12 teraflops. They were working on it, and that whole game's been really the reason why I believe it's being pushed back till September is because they want to make sure that when you purchase the Xbox Series X this October, November, whenever the hell they release it, I think that you're going to be surprised by the how well that game's gonna run on the Xbox Series X. Also, don't forget, there could be a shocking surprise. A shocking surprise this E3 show, where everyone will probably turn their heads and say, oh my God, what the hell just happened? When Phil Spencer says September 18th this year, you can finally own Xbox Series X or upgrade your current console to Xbox Series X. Imagine that. Just in time for Cyberpunk 2077, just in time for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and also a couple of months away till November for a Halo Infinite. And Forza 8, which also is going to be released in September. I'm just preparing you. I'm sorry. Look, guys, I'm not a prophet. I didn't come from the future. Maybe I did. I don't know. You'll never know. But I'm simply letting you know you guys are gonna be just all the way pumped up this June E3 show. The kind of excitement you're gonna get, you're gonna forget about PlayStation 5. It's some respect. You're like, at this point, whatever, So anyway, let's go dive into the specs of the Xbox Series X. I'll answer your questions. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and answer your questions and all that stuff. All right. So first and foremost, let me read the specs, and then we're going to dive into it, nitty and gritty. We're going to discuss this. Okay, I'm not ignoring anybody. I just want to read this for you first. All right, so, ready? XSX. I call it Monolith. I'm not going to call it Xbox Series X. I'm going to call it Monolith, just the way I want to call it. I nicknamed the console Monolith, and I'm going to call it Monolith. Okay? So the Monolith Xbox, as I like to call it, will have whooping 12 teraflops and custom RDNA 2 Zen 2 processor, 7nm Zen 2 processor, okay, which is freaking amazing, okay? That's by AMD, Radeon, AMD. Variable rate shading, hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing, real-time ray tracing. Are you excited? Okay, good. Custom solid state drive, okay. Quick resume multiple games ability. Are you excited? Good. Dynamic latency input. Are you excited? And here's the big one. Here's the big one that really gets me going. Excited. HDMI 2.1 ultra high speed HDMI chipset built inside. And auto low latency ability on top of variable refresh rate. And 120 frames per second support. This is it, bro. This is it. I'm sold. Phil Spencer, you sold me. It's over. That's it. I mean, take my money. You want my check? You want my check? You want my banking account right now? You can have it. It's over. That's it. I already made up my mind. This is future-proof. This console right here will last you for another 10, 12 years till 2031. This is it. All right, so now that I have mentioned that, why don't we just go ahead and have a discussion about this, shall we? All right. Power don't matter. Well, this is doable. This is doable, Mamad. Not only does it have power, but it has truckload of games for you to play, and truckload of games for you to take the advantage of the Xbox Series X, and also to take the advantage of the real-time ray tracing. Also, the publishers and developers will be working hard, making sure that this Ninja Gaiden 2 will take the advantage of the Xbox Series X and the real-time ray tracing and the 120 frames per second refresh rate. Also, the developers will be working really, really hard for those of you who have 8K televisions to take the advantage of the 8K upscaling, okay, which is the checkerboard 8K. So all of this stuff is going to be implemented with the lightning speed of solid state drive, meaning when you click on that game, it's going to be like that. Loading time will be non-existent, will be just like that. So to me, this is just it's just mind-blowing, honestly. But let's see what you guys have to say. I mean, look, let's respect everyone's opinion. And I know this is a very touchy subject. I know that I'm stepping into the ocean of pirates between two different flags. I know I'm stepping into the Pirates of Caribbeans between two different flags. All right. But let's hear everyone's opinions. Let's see. Bear Theater says PlayStation 5 will be better. You could be right. You could be right. Jodo says PC have games. That's true. PC have games, but we shouldn't compare PC to consoles because PCs are personal computers and PCs will always be a personal computers and they're held to the highest regard. They're like in a different royalty universe. We should only compare consoles to consoles. All right, let's see. Prince Shaggy says Bear Theater, it will have games. Brian Bernard says, actually, the 27 Super, it's 9.1 teraflops, so the Xbox Series X, it's more powerful. Brian, that's true. That's true. He's telling the truth. Killer's Haven 82 says, Bear Theater games don't matter if they are censored. That's a fair point. I cannot disagree with that. Jodo says, already PC, it's better. Well, that's your opinion, but again, PC, it's held to the highest regard on the royalty. We're talking about consoles, so we shouldn't compare PCs to a console because PCs are held to the different universe because there's so much you can do with a PC that you can't do with a console. But the consoles are kind of getting closer to the PC. Let's see what else we got. Desperado, my moderator, my brother. I don't know if there's enough mods to battle all the console trolls. They're about to attack. That's okay, man. Hey, let people have their opinions, all right? People have to have opinions. Look, people are going to have their opinions. It's okay. You know, everybody has a right to have their opinion. Okay, I have no right to suppress people's opinions, their opinions. And that's their right. That's their God-given right, human right, to have that opinion. But anyway, let's move on. 8K, waste of money. It depends on how you look at it, but I definitely understand your point. Right now, there's really not that much content that you can use, so that's a good point, Bear. You guys are good. You guys are good tonight, man. You guys came with ammunition. That's a fair point that he just made. There's not enough 8K content that you can use to utilize full potential of the 8K. So that's a good point, man. Jodo, okay. Outward Yepper, I have a Q80R. Would it mean I have to upgrade my TV? No. You're still going to take the advantage of the 4K, of the HDR. The only thing you can't take the advantage of is obviously the 8K, but I doubt that the 8K games will be running at the native 8K. They're probably going to be running with some checkerboard to 8K, okay? So I wouldn't worry about that. But you're going to be definitely playing games at the, full 60 FPS, native 4K resolution. So with HDR, you shouldn't have to worry about that. Euro de Jill says, let's wait first PlayStation 5 release before decide which one is better console. That's true. We should all definitely wait to see. But the problem with Sony is Sony's being so secretive. I've been criticizing Sony. They've been so secretive about their console, and I don't know if this is helping them or if it's hurting them. I don't know what their strategy is, but the time will tell which one's better. Of course, the console that has more exclusives, it's always going to be the one that's gonna have more interest, so the more exclusives, the more interest will be toward that console. So time will tell. Let's see what else we got. Brandon, welcome back, brother. Xbox Series X, I'm getting it because better than my Xbox One X. Guess what, Brendan? You can actually trade in your Xbox One X through, there's a program you can sign up with the Xbox, and you can trade it in as a down payment and just end up paying whatever's left of Xbox Series X. And whatever's left, you can pay it off monthly or you can pay it all at once. So you do have that program of the upgrade that's going to be available. Let's see. I'm buying a Q70R. That's a good TV from Samsung. Killer's Haven. Comparing PC to a console, it's like comparing a rocket to a console, to an atom bomb PC. Yes, PC are more powerful than consoles, but you have to upgrade every 3 to 4 years. Killer's Haven, that's a good point. PCs are expensive, and they will cost you more money than you simply just buying a console and then just having the Xbox Game Pass, you know. So yeah, that's a good point, man. Let's see. Bear Theater says, hold on. Reynold John Baptiste says, I love this gaming world. Me too, Reynold, man. I love it. This is a great time to be alive. Jodo, what do you think about the new Samsung 4K TVs? I love him. Listen, I have a Samsung 4K TV. I started this channel with my, well, not really with Samsung. I started with Vizio M55C2, but then I upgraded from Vizio M55C2. Once I saw Hard 8 has this, back in the days, in 2015, 2016, he had this KS8000, you know, this quantum dot television. And when I saw that, dude, I fell in love with that TV, man. Me and him had some arguments here and there, you know, we're going back and forth. But then once I saw that TV, I was like, man, I gotta have that Samsung KS8000. And once I bought the Samsung KS8000, man, I was in love with Samsung ever since. And I still have Samsung. I still have Q8 FN. I have it. It's in there. It's sitting there in my other room. I have no problems with the Samsung Q8 FN. I love Samsung TVs. Let's see what else we got. Exclusives matter. Of course. Of course. There's no question about that. 100%. Let's see. Bear Theater. Sony and LG, Panasonic, best TV brands. LG and Panasonic are definitely great, but the only problem with the Panasonic is it's a very limited market. You know, they're not that big in North America. They are big like in UK and Europe, Panasonic. But in North America, they're not really that big. I mean, you can find them, you know, through some other outlets. However, it's not like you can walk into a Best Buy and buy a Panasonic right away. They're very difficult to find. But the LG is definitely out there, you know, in terms of, you know, market and shares and the income. Yeah. Laughing my ass off. You can have my account number facts. No, really. I mean, he could. I mean, what's his name? Phil Spencer. Take my money. Take my money, Phil Spencer. You know what? Just adopt me. Let me live in your house. Let me drive your Ferrari. And that's fine by me. All right, let's see what else we got. One X is $300 right now. That's tempting for a Blu-ray player alone, I think. Yeah, I mean, listen, Xbox One X, it's unbelievably awesome. It's a 4K machine. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. Xbox One X, it's a 4K machine. It does have a 4K Blu-ray player. It does 4K streaming. It does Dolby Vision, HDR, Dolby Atmos. It has native 4K games, tons of native 4K games running at the 60 FPS. It has HDR, like I mentioned earlier. It has ability to do variable refresh rate. Even though I know it cannot do 120 frames per second, but it still has that ability to give you a smooth experience. So Xbox One X at the $300, it's a pretty good deal. But let's face it, since the Xbox Series X monolith is coming out, I don't see a point of purchasing the Xbox One X this year. I would just wait and then pre-order the X Series X. I mean, if you waited this long, you can wait a few more months. I mean, you can wait 7 more months if you waited this long. Let's see what else we got. Killer's Haven says, Joe, all Final Fantasy and Yakuza games. That's true. Yakuza games are available, and guess what else came available? Ninja Gaiden too. Let's go click on Ninja Gaiden a little bit just while we're doing this. I'll turn down the volume because I don't want the volume to be too loud. So just leave it like this. Ninja Gaiden 2, it is available. It's up here as you can see it. MLB The Show 21 Xbox Series X. My God, can't wait. Well, there you go. That was taken straight from PlayStation. And the fact that the Sony lost the rights to the MLB The Show from Santa Monica Studios, the fact that the Sega is pushing all of their games from Yakuza to the Xbox, guys, here's what I want to say. This is my opinion. Now, of course, I know some people are gonna hate what I have to say. Some people are gonna like what I have to say. There's nothing I can do about that. People are gonna hate something I say, whether they like it or don't. I can't make everyone happy. Nor am I here to make everyone happy. Okay. But here's the thing. Yes, PlayStation has exclusives. No one is denying that. They got some AAA exclusives, like Ghost of Tsushima. They've got The Last of Us Chapter 2, the God of War sequel. A bunch of stuff coming down the pipeline. No one's denying that. I'm not denying it. Those games alone, like Spider-Man 2, God of War 2 sequel, all of that stuff. The new Uncharted 5, all of that, obviously, it's going to be something to consider. However, when it comes to quantity of games, when you look at the amount of games that you have through Xbox with Game Pass Ultimate and Xbox Live, when you accumulate all of those games that are available, I think you get much better value for your money with the Xbox Series X in terms of games that you have available to play. Where you don't have to spend $60 here, $60 there. You get all of these games right there on your account, on your Xbox Game Pass Ultimate account. And of course, all of those games that are available, obviously, they're pretty good games. Like Halo Master Chief Collection, Halo Infinite that's coming out, Flight Simulator 2020, all of these other third-party games that are coming out, Yakuza, etc., etc., etc. So you are definitely getting a huge amount of games for you to play on the Xbox. Not to mention independent developers who are also specifically working to make games for the Xbox Game Pass. So there's definitely a huge value there in terms of games. Now, having said that, it's not all about the quantity. I get it. Because you're not going to play all those games. You're probably not going to like them. Okay? Exclusives do matter. I agree on that. But it's not just the exclusives that matter. Also, we have to look at the value. And I like to look at the value and measure both consoles based on the value that you're getting. Let's see what else we got. What else we have. I want to see MLB 2K come back just to see what they would look like today. Big Boss. Hey, Mr. 4K, finally caught you live, so hard to do in Australia. Well, good. I'm glad you were able to make it. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. There's so much stuff going on. So many breaking news happening in terms of this new generation consoles, in terms of the cloud gaming, Amazon, etc., etc. There's so many things happening within an hour. I feel like a Wolf Blitzer. Hold on 1 second. We have a breaking news. It's kind of like that. There's no need for a Series X. They just came out with the X. Adrian Piana. That's a good one. But see, I call it a monolith. I call it a monolith. See, I don't even call it Xbox Series X. I call it monolith. Gabriel Silva, I'm from Brazil, and I admire your work. come visit Brazil one day. I would love to visit Brazil again, Rio de Janeiro. I was there back in 2006. I would love to go back there again, man. I love Brazil. I love Brazilian people, man. There's so much energy when you go there. Such a good positive energy, and people who've been there, you know what I'm talking about. There's such joyous, beautiful energy about Brazilian people who live there, and it's just, I love it, man. I love it. I need to know what format Series X games will use, 4K Blu-ray or regular Blu-ray again. I think they're gonna do both. I think they're probably gonna go with both. I think to have the both backward capabilities to do a Blu-ray and a 4K. Do you think PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X will be the last console generation before it all becomes streaming? Big Boss, I still stand by that statement. I know people are excited with all this new spec and all this new technology that's coming out with these new consoles. I know they're all excited about it, and they should be excited because they're going to have a great ride till 2029. On 2030, 2031, I honestly believe by 2031, they're going to stop manufacturing consoles. They're going to stop manufacturing hardware. They're just going to simply create a cloud data center, because 11 to 12 years from now, things will change so quickly, so rapidly. 12 years from now, we're going to be laughing about this whole conversation. That's just the way the future is. You can't stop it. It is what it is. You can't stop something from coming. It's coming, whether we like it or not. But till that time, we're going to enjoy our consoles. We're going to enjoy our consoles, and at the same time, we'll have the alternative option to enjoy cloud gaming if we choose to do so. So I like that there's two of the best of the two worlds colliding together for us to have variety of different options. I think it's awesome. Brandon Harmon, will Xbox Series X have built-in 8K Blu-ray player? I don't think so. I honestly don't think we'll see. Guys, and I'll tell you the reason why, Brendan. Because you really ask a good question. Ever since Oppo, and Oppo is the biggest manufacturer of Blu-ray players, DVD players, next to the Panasonic. Honestly, once I heard in 2017 that in 2018 Oppo will officially stop the production and close their factories and stop the production on making a 4K Blu-ray players, such a successful company like that, when a company like that makes that kind of an announcement, that tells me that the physical media, it's slowly dying off. It's slowly dying off. What happened at the CES Vegas? Did we see any 4K players? Did we see any announcements of the 8K players? Guys, physical media, it's slowly dying off. It is what it is, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. Hate it, love it, doesn't matter. So I don't think so. I don't think we'll see the 8K player. In my opinion, I really don't believe we'll see it, honestly. And if I'm wrong, and if things change, well, that's great. I hope I'm wrong. Shit, I hope I'm wrong. But that's highly unlikely. I love physical media too, man. I'm a huge fan of physical media. Let me tell you, man, I support physical media 100%. But at the same time, I also know that, it is what it is. I cannot stop the. Hold on. Let me get my controller. I cannot stop what's going to happen. I cannot stop the tsunami from coming. Yeah, it is sad. Wow, look at this Ninja Gaiden too, man. Looks pretty darn good. How many of you guys remember this game? Team Ninja. It's part of the Xbox now. Thank you, Desperado. Appreciate you being here. I honestly wasn't even planning on doing this, but I figured let me do something before I leave tonight. I was able to squeeze one video
So, let me get this straight.
with projectors. You can check that out.
You don't have a clue where I can find Ryu Hayabusa?
No one knows where a ninja goes. If he isn't at the Hayabusa village, he could be halfway around the world.
Yes, changing the disc
Sonia, was it?
and clunky to me now. Yeah, dude, changing a disc, that's something that's old technology. But listen, there was a benefit for changing a disc because you don't need to be connected to the internet. You don't need to be prompted by a network or a company to check to see if you have the game. You could play the game anywhere you want. You could be, you could be somewhere in some kind of apocalyptic universe without any kind of internet. All you would need is just a generator with the electricity, and you could play those games. So there's a benefit of having a physical media, because physical media is forever. Brian Harrison, this is Ninja Gaiden 2. Ninja Gaiden 2, the Xbox One X version. I'm playing it on the Xbox X, whatever they want to call it. Listen, I'm just going to call the Xbox either XSX or Monolith. I'm just going to call it Monolith. I think calling it a Monolith sounds much better, in my opinion. Team Ninja. It's a Ninja's Theory, and guess what? They're part of the Xbox team. I don't know if they own the IP. I'm not sure. I think they might now because they're part of the Xbox Game Studios. Oh Lord, it's been a long time since I played this. Oh my God. I gotta play this on my OLED, man. Oh shit. Good old times, man, when the games were awesome. This is the times when the games were freaking awesome, right? Alright, hold on a second. Let's go inside. Let's open it. I'm Ninja. I'm here to help you. Come out of there. Where'd she go? You know who? Naomi. Where the hell she go? I've been waiting for Naomi my entire life.
Indeed they were. We haven't heard from them in a while.
Who was the woman?
You don't know her? Neither do I. You couldn't save her? She was looking for you.
Yeah, Ninja Theory, that's true. Ninja Theory. You stand corrected. You're right. Ninja Theory, though. No, it can't be. The Metal Gear Archfeed. Look at the graphics, man. Damn. You can save the game. Heal and save. Yes, sir. I was just looking at my Xbox. I have total of 480 games with the Game Pass included. 480 games like that I own on the Xbox alone. That's crazy. Let's kick some ass. don't forget, this game is super hard. This game ain't no joke. So, what do you guys think? And are you really excited? I mean, I really want to know, how do you guys feel about it? Are you really excited about the specs that were being released? What does that mean to you? Is the power really that important? You know, how do you guys feel? I'm really like, I'm like curious to hear, like, your excitement about the Xbox Series X. What about the price? That's another thing, the price. Is it going to be 500, 600? Where the price point is going to be? Oh, yeah, Daniel Lee, I'm definitely going to get it. I might upgrade it. I might upgrade this to X Series X, or might just keep this one. I don't know, because the console that I have, it's a Project Scorpio Launch Edition. It's the very first console that I got. It's original Launch Edition console, so it's a very precious console that I can sell on eBay or give away or something in the future, you know. So I'll probably keep it. Just go and follow me on the Twitter. Go to my Twitter page, and you can private message me there, and I can let you know where you can contact me. 12 teraflops, it's a nice deal. I'm happy about the power. Me too, man. I think Cyberpunk is just gonna look bananas with the X Series X, with the real-time ray tracing. September is gonna be just a crazy month. It's just gonna be like a bananas. September and October, but especially September, just gonna be a bananas month when it comes to like the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, and then October is gonna be even more bananas, and then November, oh, it's gonna be just crazy. The graphics are really good, man. I originally played this game on the Xbox 360, if my memory holds correctly. You're waiting for PlayStation 6 and 7. Man, if we even make it that far. If we even make it that far, dude. I'm a gamer, it's a passion of mine. And I will get it, and with 10 teraflops, I'm sorry, I get something worth for my money again. Oh yeah, dude, listen. There's, even if you pay 600, you know it's gonna be worth every penny, dude. The worst thing that can happen to you is when you spend money on something that you know it's not worth it. But when you spend money on something that you know it has value, then you don't mind. You know, you're like, okay, dude, this is cool. You know. Thank you, Killer's Haven. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a nice Tuesday tomorrow. And stay safe, be good, enjoy your Tuesday. Man, I love the music. I love everything about this game. Proceed. Hold on. I gotta figure out how to jump this thing. Hold on. Well, anyway, let me see if I can cross this. There's got to be something here. Hold on. Is there anything here that I can use? Man, it's been a long time since I played this game that I totally forgot, like, the controls and everything. It's been a while. Oh, I see. Oh, I got it, dude. I remember now. Oh, shit. It's been a long time, man. It's been a damn long time me playing this. Hold on. Hold on. There you go. I know, I feel like a noob playing this game again. Such a badass game, dude. Who wants to see a new Ninja Gaiden? Come on. Who? I know I want to see it. I definitely want to see a new Ninja Gaiden, for sure. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't think this is enhanced. Maybe. But I haven't looked into it yet. Hold on. I love the fact that you can use a first-person mode, that you can switch between the third person and the first person. That's kind of cool. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Ready. Let's kick some ass. Oh my god. This is brutal. This reminds me how much I miss this game. Oh lord. The fun that I had. What a massacre. Alright. Wow. Damn, Team Ninja. I need you to make more Ninja Gaiden games. What's going on? Why can't they make more Ninja Gaiden games? Come on. This is a lot of fun, man. I don't want to play Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive 6, Dead or Alive 7. No. Tired of Dead or Alive. Let's do some Ninja Gaiden. That's right. Oh, that was great, man. PlayStation 5, it's 9.2 teraflops. That's weak, man. That's not good. That ain't good. That's not good. What are you doing, Sonny? What are you doing, Sonny? Sonny, what are you doing? Oh, crap. Oh, it is enhanced? Well, there you go. It's enhanced. That's why it looks so good. Oh, they do. I mean, look, both Xbox and PlayStation, if you have both of these consoles, I think you're going to benefit greatly from variety, you know. And I think that's the important part that we always forget, you know. What's the important part, right? The important part is to have a variety. I'm all about variety, you know. But when I look at the specs of the Xbox Series X, I gotta say, I'm very impressed with the specs. That's like a high-end PC. I mean, if that's not a high-end PC, then I don't know what the hell that is, in my opinion. Hey, Isaiah, how you doing? Oh, come on, come on. No! That was cool. That was awesome, dude. What's up, Fade Black? How you doing? Mr. 4K, I'm playing this right now, too. It's 4K, I think. You can play this in a 4K. It supports a 4K resolution. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I could be wrong. How you been, Fade Black, man? What's happening? What's new, brother? How's the television? By the way, did you watch that fight, Fade to Black? What a fight, man. Good lord. Unbelievable. I never seen anything in my entire life where the one fighter just went in like a crazy maniac. Just went after him. Pound, 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 pound. I mean, just, it was crazy. I really did not expect him to do what he said he was going to do. And what was really surprising to me about the whole fight is that it almost felt like Deontay Wilder didn't even put any effort to, like, at least, you know, avoid some of these punches, miss these punches, and then give that left and right hook. I don't know, man. It's just, it felt like when I was watching that pay-per-view, I swear to you, to me it felt like Deontay wasn't there. Like Deontay Wilder, he was physically there. Of course he was physically there, but something mentally like he wasn't there. Crazy fight. Crazy freaking fight. I can't wait to see a trilogy. There better be a trilogy, dude. We all want to see a trilogy. 100% a trilogy. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, what happened? Listen, I've seen a bunch of Deontay Wilder's fight. Even with the Ortiz, when he fought the Ortiz. I know what he can do. I've seen him fight many times. But I was like, this was something different. This was like, mentally he wasn't there, dude. Like somebody turned off the switch. Really. I mean, it was so bizarre to watch. That's why his corner throwing the towel is like, that's it, man. 7th round, dude. You're going to get yourself killed. This guy's crazy. He's licking your blood. He's throwing punches left and right. He's molding you down like a big Sasquatch. They had to stop the fight. They had to. The referee did the right thing. Why? People ask, well, why did he stop the fight? He wanted to go out on the shield. Well, you want to die? You want to be deaf? No. The referee did the right thing. He's protecting the fighter. And the corner did the right thing, protecting the fighter. They have to throw in a towel. Yeah, he was totally unprepared. And you know what? I think Deontay didn't take him seriously. I think, you know, you're a comedian, you're joking around. You know what? That's what Klitschko said, too. Vladimir Klitschko was joking around a press conference. This gypsy guy from UK, half Irish, I don't care, right? He was taunting him. Well, guess what, Klitschko? He outboxed you in Germany. You're not fighting anymore, Klitschko. So, people need to take this guy seriously. I take everything this guy says seriously. When you can listen, when you get knocked out by the greatest, and you wait and you just got up like it's nothing, and you continue moving on and continue fighting. When somebody can do that, that person, it's on a different level, dude. That's some kind of gypsy, I don't know, Huju, Juju, Muju, whatever you want to call it. That's some kind of thing that I haven't seen before. So I would take him seriously. And I don't think Deontay Wilder took him seriously. I'm sure he will take him seriously next time around. But anyway, let's go. Fury's like a vampire. Maybe he's a vampire, dude. You don't know. Maybe he's a draconian. Some people saying he's a lizard. He's a lizard man. And he's draconian. Like a lizard people. Hold on. Reptilian. Some people saying he's a reptilian. That's why he doesn't give a shit and whatever. Reptilian. He could be. You don't know. You don't know, man. Who the fuck knows? Oh! I kicked ass. Fury Vampire. I scared for coronavirus. I'm not worried about it, dude. If something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, dude. You can't live in fear. Alright? Why? Because you have no control. You have no control over that stuff. Because you gotta remember, you were not meant to live forever. People have this idea they're gonna live forever, or some ridiculous notion. Guys, do I have fear? Of course I have fear. I have fear so I can think, so I can avoid the danger situation. But I don't worry about it too much, man. If something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. There's nothing I can do about it. You can't be worried about something you can't control. Fury next to person 2 rounds. There you go. When someone commented the PlayStation 6 and 7, you replied, if we get there. Yeah, it's true. If we get there, man. Look what happened in just... Guys, I don't mean to scare you. I don't want to scare people. That's not the kind of business I'm in. But look what has happened just in past 2 months of 2020. How close we came into this war with Iran. How close we came into... Well, something else happened. I forgot what it was. And then we had this airplane that got shut down. 170 people died. Then we had this thing happen to Kobe Bryant and his daughter. And this coronavirus. And this ridiculous winter storm. That's just within 2 months. Within 2 months. 2 months. Okay? You got 10 more months to go. God knows what this year holds in store. So, but hey, I guess that's what makes the life interesting, is the unknown. I think you know what? I don't want to know. Somebody asked me, would you like to know? I was like, dude, I don't want to know. Fuck that. Surprise me. I don't want to know. I think it's better if you don't know. I think knowing it sucks because you're like, what day it is today? Sometimes it's better if you don't know. I think it makes the life more interesting when you don't know. It makes it more exciting when you don't know. Let's kick some ass. Ninja Gaiden says, let's kick some ass. That's right. Don't mess with the Ninja Gaiden. Thank you, Mamad. I always said to people, Iranian people are great people. It's just that, just like any government, any regime, people in Russia, they want to live a good life. I'm sure they disagree with Putin, what he's doing, and those oligarchs. I'm pretty sure people in Great Britain, they disagree with these royals in UK are doing. Every government, no one's a fan, honestly, of their government and what they're doing. People just want to live life. They really don't give a shit about the wars. They don't really give a shit about fighting anybody's war or fighting anybody's interest and cause. People just want to live. They just want to be happy. They want to move on, and that's the one truest thing that I think everybody can agree on. I'm not talking about a minority. Of course, there's some crazy fucking lunatics who believe that they're the best, or their race is the best, or they're the best, or whatever the fuck. Of course, there's these lunatics out there. They do exist, unfortunately. But majority of people out there, I think, they want to live a prosper and happy lives. They want to be happy. Okay? I strongly, 110% believe in that. Because if I didn't believe in that, well, guess what? There would be a fallout, a nuclear fallout. None of us would be doing this. We wouldn't be talking to each other. We wouldn't have this freedom. It would be a total chaos. It would be like a fallout. Okay? But thank God that it's not. Thank God that it's not. And thank God that it's only minority, like a small number of lunatics that we can control and contain. Alright, let's go! What am I doing, man? Oh, I need to save the game. I'm sorry. I forgot. Gotta save the game. Heal and save. Here we go. Pa, 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 pa! Love the music, man. It sounds like Hans Zimmer that like composed it or something. All right, let's go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Kicked ass. No, let them follow me. Let them follow me. Hold on. Let them follow me. Let's go. Alright, here we go. God damn, this game is so good. Oh! Nicely done. God damn, this game looks better than ever. Oh man, can't even... Don't even want to think about GT6 right now. GT6 is just gonna be... pure craziness, man. Speaking of Grand Theft Auto, someone told me there is a mod. You can download this mod and you can use this mod to play Grand Theft Auto 5 in virtual reality, like in Oculus Rift and Valve Index. You can play Grand Theft Auto 5. Let's go. Alright, that's taken care of. Let's go. Look at the graphics. It's crazy. Who is this guy that's using this? That's shooting me? Who is this? Oh my god. This is like a Ghost of Tsushima now. God damn, this game is so good. I forgot how good it is. Nice! Still a great game, man. Still a great game. Take. A staff set to harbor the mysterious powers of the moon. Equip the weapons, press it to open the weapon shortcut menu. Alright. Well, I cannot see it because I'm blocking it. Hold on. Oh, it's right here. It's right there. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's save the game. Let's save the game and let me exit out of here. Because look, I'm not doing a playthrough of this game. I just wanted to kind of like show you how this game look on the Xbox while we are talking about the Xbox Series X. And and this was going to be a short live stream. I was never intending this to be like a long live stream. Game saved. Game is saved. And put myself over here. Alright, so let me save the game. Let me exit. I already did that. Let me exit the Ninja Gaiden. Did I show you there's one more game that's really good, man, called the TT Isle of Man. It just became part of Xbox Game Pass. By the way, this is Anya. This is Anya right here from the Metro Exodus, in case you guys are wondering who that is. I don't know if I ever showed you this. This is the TT Isle of Man, and this thing runs really good on the Xbox One X. It's part of the Xbox Game Pass, meaning that it's included, part of the Xbox Game Pass, and it just runs super smooth. I'm going to show it to you right now. Let's do a quick race. Length, okay, we'll do it morning, noon, evening. We'll go with Honda CBR 1000. This game is pretty badass, by the way. We gotta do it, Brendan. We gotta do it, man. We gotta race this. Either this or MotoGP 19. Which I believe I have MotoGP 19. This game is bananas. I was playing this on my projector the other day. It was pure craziness. Then I switched back to OLED. I was playing this on my OLED, and man, the graphics are just stunning. But this game is hard. This game is like hard, super hard, dude. It's more like a simulation. It's not like I wouldn't say that it's like arcade. It's really not arcade. It's more like a simulation. But it's pretty difficult, man. This thing is hard to keep the balance. Come on, Tom Cruise. Need for Speed. Oh! Oh! God damn, did you see that? Oh yeah, I don't blame you, Brandon, dude. It's impossible not to crash. This thing is all about timing, I guess. But that's the challenge, you know. That's what's so. I like these types of games because they're challenging. They're not easy, and I like that. Oh! Crashed like an idiot. Jesus. Why is there Monster Drink everywhere? You know, I'm sick and tired of Monster Drink. If they're gonna post Monster Drink, then the game needs to be free, right? If any company out there posts their stuff on a game, then the game needs to be free. If you have a sponsor, then you shouldn't charge people for that game. Who agrees with me on that? Oh, God. Right? Exactly. I mean, if you already... Oh, man, this game is hard. This game is too hard for me. I'll prefer Ninja Gaiden any day. Alright, so before I go, because I did say I'm only going to do this. Thank you, Tori. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Because I only said I was going to do this for like a 1 hour. Because I got some stuff I have to take care of tonight. I wasn't even planning on doing this till I find out the news. And I was also busy working on that other video that I did regarding the projector. That... Vankyo V630, which you guys should definitely watch that video. I tested everything from the picture to the distance to the zoom in lens, keystone, picture settings, how loud the fan is, how loud the speakers are, a bunch of stuff. I compared it to Bowmaker Parrot 1, so you guys can check that out as well. Thank you, Tori. It's always a pleasure, man. Thank you so much for showing your support, man. I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate you being here. I know you're a big supporter. I appreciate that. I know Brenda also is a supporter. Derek, it's also a supporter. But sometimes, you know, I know you guys are busy. You don't have time. You got your daily life you have to worry about. But I know my true supporters. I know who my true supporters are, man. I said that millions of times, you know. I know who the ones are that truly back me up, you know. I think for the money, you can't go wrong. For the money, I think that's great, you know. By the way, Ninja Gaiden 2, if you guys are interested, Ninja Gaiden 2, it's part of the Xbox Game Pass, so you should claim it and you should play it. It's part of the Xbox Game Pass. You should play it. You should claim it. I think it's definitely worth it. Thank you. So anyway, before I go, I just like to hear, your final thoughts on it. Like, how do you guys feel regarding the Xbox Series X? Are you gonna be traded in your original Xbox One X? Are you gonna be buying it just straight up and keeping your Xbox One X, or are you gonna be just waiting to see? Me personally, I think the X Series X, it's a monster, and with the console like that, the publishers and developers really gonna have unlimited freedom to make the games look the best that they can be. They'll be able to make Madden look the best that it can look. They'll be able to make any of these games look the best that it can look, and it's only going to help the developers even revisit some of these old games to make them look better. Like Final Fantasy VII. Imagine Final Fantasy VII, and once they start utilizing the real-time ray tracing and all the other features that the Xbox Series X has with the 12 teraflops, imagine what they're going to be able to do with that. Imagine what they're going to be able to do with Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Nemesis, right? So there's a lot there to be desired, when it comes to that power. Because the publishers and developers will take the advantage of that. They'll say, well, since we have this power, why don't we just take the advantage of it, and why don't we revisit some of our games, and why don't we just enhance them and make them look better? Why not, right? I mean, who wouldn't want to see a Grand Theft Auto 5 with more enhanced graphics and better shaders and better real-time ray tracing? Why not? Sure, bring it, it's only going to benefit us. It's not going to be something that we're not going to like, Flight Simulator 2020, let me tell you, man, that game's just going to be bananas. And for those of you who have the latest C9, B9 with the HDMI 2.1, you're truly going to... that game's just going to look as real as it gets. Flight Simulator, they're just going to call it Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know if they're going to say 2020. They're just going to call it Microsoft Flight Simulator, meaning it's this generation Microsoft Flight Simulator. But majority will call it 2020. It's just going to look crazy. It's going to look crazy, and the graphics on that thing just going to be like unlike anything you have ever seen. I can't wait, honestly, to get my hands on that game. Well, you guys have asked some really good questions, and I appreciate those questions. Some great points regarding the Xbox Series X. Now, which one's going to be best? Guys, we'll just have to wait and see. I think both consoles will offer a great experience. I think having both Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, which I believe everyone will buy anyway, in my opinion. And I think I'm probably going to be right about that 100%. Majority going to be buying both X Series X and PlayStation 5. I mean, why wouldn't you experience the best of the both worlds? Why would you just limit yourself to one experience? Life is too short just to experience one thing and one thing only. Life should be about variety of things, both good and bad, So, can't wait. Oh yeah, the co-op flight simulating. Oh, that's gonna be awesome, dude. Both of us driving together, talking to the tower, landing on the same airport, or me landing on your airport, you landing on my airport, and just flying around, meeting other people, other pilots, meeting professional pilots, real pilots, which there are going to be sure plenty of them out there, if they have time to play it. So it's gonna be crazy. That they're probably gonna make some announcements. Probably Trustmaster will have something, and Logitech, probably Logitech will have something, in terms of the accessories for a flight stick. I think we'll see that for sure. All right, well, thank you guys for watching this stream. It's been great. A bunch of you guys showed up, and it was great. Great questions. Awesome. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, keep an eye on my community forums. Community forums is the best place for you to check and see what I'm doing next. So keep an eye on that. Don't forget to check out that video I did previously about a Vankyo V630 if you are interested. I think you're definitely gonna I think that video is gonna show you exactly what that projector can do, and why do I praise that projector over Bowmaker. Like, why do I choose the V630 versus the Bowmaker? And the magic word is sharper image on all four corners, top to bottom, left to right, meaning that all four corners are being covered in sharp detail due to a sharper zoom lens. And that's where it's going to come in, really. The focus lens, due to a much better, sharper focus lens. I don't mean to say zoom, even though you can zoom, but it's really a focus. It's a focus zoom lens. And the lens that they put inside Vankyo V630 Performance, it's really sharp, and it looks really good. Okay. All right, Mamad, thank you all. Appreciate it. Always a pleasure. Well, there you go, Mike. So, see, you made a decision, so you don't have to worry about anything. All you have to do now is wait for the E3 show and wait for the Phil Spencer to say pre-order now, and you just sit by the Amazon and click order, and you're good to go. All right, guys. Well, like I said, it's going to be a crazy year. There's so much stuff happening in the gaming world, so much happening with the cloud gaming. There's so much happening, dude. There's so much stuff going on. It's crazy. Can't even keep up with this, man. Can't. It's too much to process. Okay? All right, guys. Well, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Have a good one, though. Have a good night. Stay safe. Be good. And sleep with nice, beautiful dreams. And be good. Take care.